All right, the Christmas show. I ask you to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I want to talk about an incident that happened in the news this week, and that is a woman got into a situation with her boyfriend and called her two brothers, only for both of them to get killed. And so here's what I have to say about that. I'm not going to say shame on the two gentlemen. I'm not going to say shame on the female. I'm going to say shame on the two gentlemen that went and got their lives taken. Yeah, I'm going to say shame on them. You know, it's 2026, and there's a lot of guys out there that want to live on the innocence of the females in their family are not these type of chicks. And in fact, they are. So they navigate themselves around like I'm 57, like we did in the 80s, the 70s, and the 80s, right? And in the 70s and the 80s, times weren't like they were now. In the 70s and the 80s, women weren't allowed to be ratchet. Women weren't allowed to be as women are today. Women today are the number one initiators of the nonsense. They are the number one initiators of the nonsense. And the men to these females want to act as if they want to navigate themselves around under the context of, my sister is not like that. Look at LeBron James' mom. LeBron James' mom was having sex with one of the members on his team. This is women today. You know, this is what women do. Women today are under this perspective and narrative of, there are no laws that govern me. And it's up to you men to realize that this is the type of individual you're dealing with. I'll give you an example. I have a friend of mine who, his daughter got into a car accident. She calls him up. She's barking. Ah, God, hit my car. Where you at? Hold on. Oh, calm down. Where you at? I'm at the door. No. Where are you? Are you in or out of the car? I'm standing outside the car. He said, get your ass back in the car. I cannot protect you from here. Get your ass back in the car. That was the first thing he did. He said, get your ass back in the car. Right? Second situation. They had situations, but I'm going to just talk about these two. Her boyfriend get in the car. Her boyfriend busts her head open. He goes to protect his daughter. He gets arrested for brandishing a weapon. When they go to court, what do you think his daughter is? You guessed it. She's sitting over there with her boyfriend against her father. I don't know how you come back from that, because she don't even date that guy no more, but that's still, her father is still her father. But I'm just gonna say this. What he told his daughter was this: the next time a man is trying to kill you, don't call me, you call the cops. He said, I'm not risking my life for your pleasures. That is a man that ain't stupid. That is a man that understands and knows women. He told me some things about his mom. I'm not going to share that with you. But that is a man that understands women. There's a lot of individuals, a lot of you men out there, you want to act as if you don't know. You know there are women out there, more than not, that want men to fight. They only want to be in a relationship just to have a controlled, controlled body of testosterone to fight with. They don't want to fight with women because it gets into a physical. They want to fight with men because with a man, there's a certain level of man. There's a certain level of morals that man got, that man ain't gonna fight you. But when her brothers came on the scene, he turned that off. He turned that off. So if you look at all the videos out there in social media that's talking about this, how come ain't none of them talking about the man that did the shooting? And I'm gonna be clear about something. Once you call somebody to the scene, ladies, to help you, he got every right to defend themselves. All you gotta do when you get into it with somebody, and if you don't record nothing else, record them on the phone, calling other people to come to the scene to help them. This is why when you watch some of these videos with the cops and a person gets on the scene, the cops go crazy. Give me that phone. You ain't supposed to call and start mounting up a whole bunch of people to come and defend you. You ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to do that. But individuals do that and think nothing of it. Me personally, a person that understands all the laws in which I'm governed by, go ahead and we get into it, and you call somebody on the scene if you want to. I'm not wasting no time. I'm not wasting no time. Let's be clear. I'm not wasting no time. So when you decide you want to run to the aid of your sister, if your mama, etc., any woman in your family, it's something you better think about. If it didn't start with you being there, it shouldn't end with you being there. It shouldn't. That's something you want to do. I personally, my daughter won't be in that situation. Too many of a lot of you men out there, you don't give your daughters that talk. Too many of you men out there, you don't give your sister that talk. Another story. But just know that. Know that. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.